welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time of being here, you're welcome. Welcome to our community of people with purpose. My name is Adeni Kejimo. You know what they say about buying out when the ovation is highest? Yes, that's how leaders are supposed to bow out of office. But you find out that sometimes they just keep staying and staying and staying and staying and staying, and everybody just slips off. And then you wake up and the person is still there. And you wonder that, I mean, when? All right. And to be very candid, sometimes many of these leaders, they also struggle to say when exactly is the best time for me to hand over. Because while I'm not trying to say that leaders should stay longer than necessary in office, I'm just saying that sometimes they struggle to say, okay, is it time? Is it not time? Is it time? Is it time? Is it time? Is it time? All right. So they actually struggle, and really, this is what today's video is all about. It's for leaders and also for followers to actually know when is the best time to hand over. All right. So I'll be giving 4 points of 4 different situations whereby you find that as a leader, you need to strongly consider that it's probably time for you to hand over. The first point is this: when the vision gets dim, it's time to hand over. There's no point, just keep staying there, and there's no more battle to conquer. There's nothing else again to do, and you just keep, you're just there. You understand? People asking that, everything that you have set out to do has been done. What are you still doing? What are you still doing? All right. So if you are a leader that at the beginning of your tenure, you actually set out to achieve certain goals for that group, or certain goals were actually set out for you, all right, to achieve. Once that has been done, kindly consider handing over. That's something that I realize that people just feel, no, I should stay a little longer. I need to see that it's well established. Excuse me. Part of the goal should have been get the goal done and establish the goal so that it can run even after you. So that would be a good time to consider that the vision, is for you to consider that it's time to hand over when the vision is dim. And really, if you really think about it, when vision is dim, eyesight, if you really think about, in terms of looking your eyes, when you cannot see well again, won't you need help? All right, won't you find something else to assist yourself to see better? So by the time you can't really see well again, you cannot see further for your group, for your association, for your country, for your community, whatever it is, you cannot see further than the tip of your nose. The vision is getting dim, and it's time for you to hand over. That will be the time that your ovation will be loudest. The second time for you to hand over is when there's somebody that is capable, okay, of taking over. And really, as a leader, that is one of the skills that you must have. You must have that ability to actually take note of the people around you, all right, to know who can take over office after you have gone. Ideally, you should have been grooming somebody, okay, to take over from you when you are no longer in leadership. Okay, at least as a leader in the office or whatever organization, whatever group, whatever team they are leading. So before you get to that point, part of your good leadership skill will be identifying who will take over your office. And once you identify that that person is around, that person is well groomed enough, it doesn't have to be 100%, but at least the person understands understands the basics about leadership, understands the basics of the office that he will be occupying, that's a good time. It's a good time, all right, to receive a very loud ovation. So you should consider handing over at that time. Now, the third point is when the time is up. Yes, yes, when the time is up, don't ask for second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, sixth, seventh term, eighth term. Please, every leadership, every office, every post has a tenure. Even if it is royalty whereby like monarchs that they run till the end of person's lifetime and all that. Yeah, well, the time will definitely be up when the person is gone. All right. But if you are in a situation whereby your position as leader is tenure 2 years, 3 years, 1 year, 6 months, whatever the tenure is, please know what when your time is up. Because if you do not know, the people around you they know. And when the time is up, it will be a good time to hand over. That will be a good time to actually receive a very, very loud ovation. The fourth point that I want to tell you is this. When there has been a compromise, it's time to hand over. I'm not really sure whether your ovation will be very loud if you are guilty of some form of compromise or you have been found guilty of some offense or something like that, okay? Or when you find that you have not been holding up to the expectation of the people, you have let them down, you have been involved in something bad or something morally wrong, all right? While the ovation may not be so loud, but you actually find that people respect you for saying that, you know what, for this thing that I have done, for this thing I've committed, for this offense that I've done, or for not holding up to the expectation of my office, I need to step down. That is a lot of respect. And you will get a very loud ovation for respecting yourself. So, dear leaders, please, there's a time that is allotted for you to run the office and help people to, give direction to your group, to your institution, to your team. Don't wait till when it is the very last minute before you now start saying, well, maybe I should consider elongating the time. By the time you're gone, if people clap, they're actually clapping because he's like, oh, finally, he or she is no longer here. Finally, we can breathe some fresh air. That shouldn't be. Please think of the end of your tenure from the very beginning. And I really do wish you the very best. All right? So till we see again, take care of yourself.